I'm Bianca.
And I'm Byron.
Welcome to the Self-Made Book channel.
And podcast.
Byron.
Yes, ma'am.
You want to say something, but I don't know what you're going to say, so go for it.
Yeah, so a couple of, you get this, get it flowing. So, the first question is this. Why do you, we, find it difficult to justify travelling first class? And will that ever change?
So I find it difficult to justify flying first and sometimes also business class because the money is just astronomical. Like, it's not even like it comes to a point where it's not about affordability. Like, you can afford it, but you kind of thinking, I could pay that, but I could also go on another 2 or 3 holidays.
Yeah.
And so my mindset, I think, I'm still probably of a mindset of like, I understand the value for my time. And I know how long, I don't know, it's difficult to say I know how long I'd have to work for it, but it's not even about that, to be honest, because could easily pay for that type of flight. But it just doesn't seem like good value to me. It feels like, yeah, for a couple of hours you're going to be really comfortable. Yes, it'll be a luxury experience. You get to the airport, you'll be in, the first class lounge. And I mean, I've been in lounges. They're not that exciting either, to be frank. It's a nice to have. It's a nice to do, but it's not. I don't know. I haven't done first class, so I can't comment on first class. Mm-hmm. And I can imagine. I can imagine driving in. Some of the first classes you drive straight in. Yeah. You don't even get out the car. You drive into the airport. They get your cases out. They check you in throughout. They drive you straight to lounge. That to me sounds amazing. I would love to experience that. Yeah. The other first class where I see everyone queue the same queue as me, get off the plane, queue for their own bags. That doesn't sound like you should be paying 6, 7, 8, 9, 10,000 pounds for.
Yeah.
And I would rather have 2 or 3 holidays and go, premium economy.
Yeah.
Then and premium economy only because we're so tall. Yeah. And so we need like leg room or premium economy seat. I'd rather probably go on another 3 holidays than go first class. It just doesn't make sense to me. Yeah.
So do you think there'll be a point in your life where that will change? Do you think when you get to the stage where you have so much money that you probably couldn't spend it in your lifetime, and therefore comfort may become a priority?
Yes.
Do you think then you'd perhaps think of changing? Do you think that may change?
Yes. Okay. And I think also when you get to that point in life, which is quite a significant point in life, you probably need to spend the money anyway. Because especially if it's business travel, because the tax man's going to take it anyway, right? So you may as well be comfortable. But even then, I just can't. When you see the flight. You see the fly and you see like 10k. Imagine this. Okay, so we've got a family, so it's the 4 of us. I'm assuming we're having 2 kids here, right? So there's 4. I don't know what they made that face. There's 4 of us. Are you paying for the kids to go in first class, or the kids going in economy? Mm-hmm. The kids, are they going in economy? You forgot who they were. You were like the who?
No, they turn.
You're like the who?
They turn right.
You left them right in economy. You see them when you land.
I'll make them get a chaperone. They can do the free chaperone.
And you mean that you don't even mean a nanny.
Not pay for it, from the airline, for the stewardess or,
The airline chaperone.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Interesting, right?
Would you genuinely leave the kids in the economy?
So it was interesting. I don't know. It depends on age and how responsible. Some kids are quite responsible, some are not.
But why would the responsible kid end up in economy and the irresponsible one end up in first class? There's no encouragement to be irresponsible.
One, or if there's 2, at least one's responsible, we'll look after the other one, innit?
Okay, so if it's irresponsible, it gets to be in first.
Nah, yeah, that's probably right. yeah, right.
That's not fair.
It's life.
Oh, good.
In fact, where's he getting stay at home, or where's she getting stay at home?
Okay, go on. What was you going to say?
I was just thinking about it. Just looking at this travel at the moment for our flights to Dubai, and economy is like 200 each way, say £400 return. Mm-hmm. Premium is £800, so double return. Mm-hmm. And then business was 1,500 return. So this is like affordable money that, in fact, it was business, not first. There was no first.
Okay.
So it's like still affordable. You would spend that on.
I don't know. And the way you're saying affordable is a real Byron problem type issue. But anyway, so affordable for you, us, fine. I accept is maybe different. I just want to make that clear because you're doing it on the video. People are like affordable, £1,500 for a flight. But the fact
No,
remains,
but it's not like out of this world.
But the fact remains, we paid for premium. But the fact remains that we could have flown if we'd gone economy. We could have gone to Dubai 3 times.
Yeah.
If we
and that's
by
what
going
it is,
premium instead of going business, we could have gone twice.
Yeah. I just find it so interesting. It all takes you to the same destination. One maybe in a little bit more comfort. Well, a lot more comfort than the other.
You get a little glass of champagne when you on the
get a little glass of champagne on arrival. Makes you feel. But then also it does depend on the
airline.
The airline.
So that's the other thing I was going to say. Some airlines, their first class is not.
It's trash.
It's not the same.
So we're going BA.
I mean, trash is extreme.
No, it's trash.
Cool.
So we're going BA, and I looked at it, and sorry if there's anyone from BA looking. It didn't look that fantastic.
Yeah.
Which didn't motivate. It was like it's called a World Club or something like that.
Yeah.
It didn't look that fandango.
We travelled club when for your surprise trip that I did to
and
was it Dominican Republic.
Yeah. Who do you know who that was? The airline.
Yeah, BA.
Okay. That's interesting.
But interestingly, it doesn't mean that's the same club. So when we flew to
different planes
Dominican
have
Republic,
different.
Yeah, so I chose the highest class possible on that plane.
Yeah.
And that was I think the club one. But when you looked at the plane for Dubai, it was a different plane.
Different. When the like it's different. But then also like if it's Emirates looks a bit more sexy. But then they put that's
Emirates got some sexy money.
It's ×2. All the price I just gave you is ×2.
Yeah, I know. And again, it's the same destination, the same length of journey. If I was flying to Australia or something, then I think I would.
They do direct now, right?
Yeah. I think I'd have to just because it's just such a long flight. But for 8 hours, you're sleeping for half of it. You hope, or at least I will be sleeping for half of that flight.
Sleeping, for sure.
Yeah. Wake up, watch a movie, go to sleep. Wake up, watch a movie.
So anyway, guys, let us know what you think. Well, what do you do? If you could afford it, would you travel first class or business class as it's available to you, or would you just still be cautious on the pounds and the pence or be sensible? I don't know. Would you just,
or would you do it as a one-off? Would you just do it as a treat and then you've done it? It's ticked off that list.
Let us know in the comments below, people. We're interested to know what your thoughts are. Or are we being a bit tight? Is Mrs. C being a bit tight?
Yes. Someone's got to be tight in this partnership, Byron.
Wow. Okay, I see you.
You know what the problem is, right?
Yeah.
You tell the world about your Byron problems. I'm not one for sharing if I'm having Bianca problems.
Don't worry,
so it makes you look excessive.
We'll tell them about that. Don't worry.
No, it's fine. I'm happy with my personal brand as it is.
Cool. Thank you guys so much for tuning in. Let us know what you want us to cover. Yeah. So just let us know if there's any topics or conversations you want us to cover, serious or like today, unserious. Just let us know in the comments or drop us a message on Instagram. We'll get it covered and we'll see you on the other side. Have a great week.
I'm Bianca.
I'm Byron.
And Self-Made
is success.
Bye-bye.